Let us tune in. No one escapes. Indeed.
The new camo netting has arrived.
GLA radar services. We get signal from anywhere.
Trained for perfection. Colonel Burton here.
What station we need, General? Let's go where it is safe.
Armed with demolitions. I hear you. Who's the target? He's in my crosshairs. I will slip in.
What do you got? Where are we going? Colonel Burton here.
Let us see what they are up to. Nothing is private.
What do you got?
Preparing my tools. This won't take long. I move in the shadows. I will slip in. Who's the target? Steady.
Let us tune in.
Armed with demolitions. Who's next? New spotting position. New spotting position.
What station you need, General? Better reception there? We get signal from anywhere.
Let's blow something up. New spotting position. Business is business. Who's the target? He's in my crosshairs. I will slip in. Anything else? I move in the shadows. Not a challenge. I move in the shadows. Indeed. New spotting position.
Right here. Where are we going?
Let us tune in.
Preparing my tools. Anything else? I will slip in. Who's the target? New spotting position. Indeed. This won't take long. New spotting position. No one escapes. I move in the shadows. Indeed. Not a challenge. Indeed. Who's the target? Steady. New spotting position. Anything else?
What do you got? Where are we going? This is too easy. Let's see what you've got. Let's get to the action. Let's see what you've got. I'll be there. Let's get to the action. No obstacles.
Armed with demolitions. Who's the target? Lining them up. New spotting position.
Right here. Let's get to the action.
Let's blow something up. I will slip in.
Colonel Burton here. No obstacles. This is too easy. Where are we going? This is too easy. Let's see what you got. No obstacles. I'll take anything you give me.
I hear you.
What do you got? Let's get to the action. Needs an attitude. I'll be there.
I am waiting. Indeed. Who's the target? Pick him off. Indeed. New spotting position. I move in the shadows. New spotting position. I move in the shadows. Anything else?
Colonel Burton here. Where are we going?
Do not hurt me.
I want to blow something up. Here comes trouble.
Keeping it cool.
Let me launch one, huh? Moving.
What do you got?
Let's blow. I move in the shadows. Indeed. Preparing my tools. I will slip in. I move in the shadows. New spotting position. Anything else? This won't take long. Not a challenge. Anything else? Who's next? I move in the shadows. Business is business. Who's next?
Army's elite. Taking charge. Special forces here. We'll take it from here. Ready for action. Taking charge.
A new camo netting has arrived.
We have their building.
What do you want with? Do not hurt me. Can I have some shoes?
We have their building is captured, sir. Army's elite. Special forces here.
Cannot we live in peace?
Toxin shells upgrade complete.
We have their
This
building.
is hard work.
We have their
Yes.
building.
I'm hungry. I will do what I must.
Army's elite. Take a new position. Take a new position.
That was a lot of work. Yes. This is hard work. Our work is complete. Do not hurt me. I will do the best I can. Our work is complete. Cannot we live in peace?
Are crucial for us.
That was a lot of work.
Supplies.
I will
are
try
crucial
to
for
hurry.
us.
Lurking eyes at your disposal. GLA radar services. Lurking eyes at your disposal.
A new camo netting has
Lurking eyes
arrived.
at your disposal. Lurking eyes at your disposal.
I will work.
I'll be your spotter.
I will obey. I will work. If that is what you want, I will work.
We are the engine of our noble cause.
Let's pick up some goods.
Our work is complete.
Let's pick up
I
some
will
goods.
work. Do not hurt me. I will work. 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 I am finished with the building. I will work.
I'll make this sacrifice. 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 They will fear us. I am prepared.
Fresh out of the lab.
We now have
Need a
camouflage
point,
upgrade.
man? Heading out.
Fresh out
Rally
of the
point
lab.
confirmed.
Fresh out of the lab.
Expanding service
Fresh
area.
out of the lab. Fresh out of the lab. Fresh out of the lab.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
We have generous portion. The junk repair upgrade has been installed.
Fresh out of the lab. My tank is full. Turn on.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
Fresh out of the lab.
Rocket artillery, as ordered. They have to face me eventually. I know your wish, General. Rocket artillery, as ordered. Rocket artillery, as ordered.
No lack of courage.
Yes, I
Rocket
understand.
artillery, as ordered.
Oh, okay, I will work.
Rocket artillery, as ordered. Rocket artillery,
Let us
as
see what
ordered.
they are up to.
Anthrax beta upgrade is here.
Soviet production. Rocket artillery, as ordered. May I join with some rocket barrage? Stop and have a look. Traveling. This war is ours, General.
Let us tune in.
They will
Aggressive
strike.
They will have a big
Potency guaranteed. We deliver.
We must have just on the true path. I'll make a run for it. On the true path. I'll make a run for it. Supreme truth. This will make a difference. I'll make the sacrifice. 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 For the cause. I'll make the sacrifice. 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 They will fear us.
May I join with some rocket barrage? I know your wish, General.
Potency guaranteed. Would you like to try some? Come closer. My tank is full. My own special brew. Nice mess. Don't mind the mess. Would you like to try some? Try it. You'll like it. My own special brew. We have generous portion.
Soviet production. How far have they gone? A large mist and lots of chaos! Traveling. I'll send them back in pieces. How far have they gone? They will have a big fight. A large mist and lots of chaos. A large mist and lots of chaos. They will have a big fight. I already sense their fear. How far have they gone? Stop and have a look. A large mist and lots of chaos. Stop and have a look. PTSD machine.
Potency guaranteed. We have generous portions. Potency guaranteed. Ah, intoxicating. We have generous portion. Turn on the bombs. Be careful, it may spill. Let's go for a stroll.
May I join with some rocket barrage? Smells like real war now.
I'll make the sacrifice.
Yes.
I'll make the sacrifice.
He's not looking
I'll
too
make the
good, is he?
sacrifice.
What do you want
I'll
with
make the
him?
sacrifice. I'll make the 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 sacrifice. I'll make the
Rocket
sacrifice.
artillery,
I'll
as
make
ordered.
the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the
They will
sacrifice.
taste
I'll
bitter
make the
defeat.
sacrifice.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I will die for our cause. I'll make a run for it. I know people there.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
Nothing is private.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
Bomb truck ready
Rocket
for dispatch.
artillery, as ordered.
I will send a clear message. Bomb truck ready for dispatch.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
What station you need, General? We get signals from anywhere.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the
Rocket
sacrifice.
artillery,
I'll make
as
the
ordered.
sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. They are vulnerable.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
They will fear us. I'll make a run for it. I will die for our cause. Supreme truth.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
Supreme truth.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I am prepared. We have a network. This will make a difference.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I will be remembered. They will fear us on the true path.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
For the cause!
Rocket artillery,
I
as
love
ordered.
the crowd. They are vulnerable. This will make a difference. Fully vested. They are vulnerable.
My own special brew. Be careful, it may spill.
Smells like real war now. This war is ours, General. They will taste bitter defeat, stepping in range.
My tank is full. Turn on the bombs. Intoxicating. Might be a little strong. Come closer.
Smells like real war. I know your wish, General. I already sense their fear.
I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice.
Let
I'll
us see
make the
what they are up
sacrifice.
to.
I'll make the sacrifice.
What station you
I'll
need,
make
General.
the sacrifice.
Let's go
I'll
where it
make
is
the
safe.
sacrifice.
The new
I'll
camo
make the
netting has
sacrifice.
arrived.
I'll make the sacrifice. 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 I am prepared. I'll make the sacrifice. 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 They will fear us. I must position myself well. I will be remembered. I love a crowd. I will die for our cause. They are vulnerable. I am prepared. This will make a difference. We must have justice. I will die for our cause! We have a network. I know people there. They are vulnerable.
Soviet production.
Do not hurt me. I do what I am told. I can't build there. I will do what I must.
I'll make this sacrifice. 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 I'll make this sacrifice.
Our work is complete.
Ready for war. 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 Ready
They
for
will
war.
fear us.
Ready for war. Prepare to fight. Take it by force.
Smells like real war now. They will taste bitter defeat. May I join with some rocket
Let us
barrage?
see what they are up to. GLA radar services. Keep me out of sight.
They have to face me eventually.
Yes, I'm hungry. Do not hurt. Cannot we live in peace?
New construction. Bring on the scaffolding.
What do you want with me? Are there not better tools?
All finished.
I am finished with the building.
Ready for war.
Let's clean up
Ready
this
for
mess.
war. Ready for 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 war.
What's the story? Special forces here. Always prepared. Special forces here. Want to make some improvements? Yeah?
Yeah? Sure thing. Here comes trouble.
Ready for action. Search and destroy. New construction.
Let me launch one, huh? You bet. Here comes trouble.
Let's fight. We must acquire new land. Our courage will be seen by all. Prepare to fight.
I'm hungry.
Smells like real war. Stepping in range.
No cost is too great.
Where are
Building
those
belongs
mines?
to us now. We have
They will
captured the
taste
building.
bitter defeat. A large mist and lots of chaos. I know your wish, General.
I am prepared. We have a network. They will fear us. I will be remembered. I'll make this sacrifice. 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 I'll make this sacrifice.
Oh yeah! Let's go! Got room for 5.
I'll make this sacrifice. 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 I'll make this sacrifice.
They have to face me eventually. Stepping in ring.
I'll make this sacrifice. I'll make this sacrifice. I'll make this sacrifice. I'll make this sacrifice. I love a crowd. I must position myself well. We have a network. Fully vested. They are vulnerable.
The Anthrax Gamma might make it a little stronger.
They will fear us. Fully vested. We must have justice. I'll make a run for it. For the cause!
Soviet production. This war is ours, General. Stepping in range. I'll send them back in pieces. Soviet production. Aggressive strike.
The more concentrated, the better.
Let's wreck something today. They call me the homewrecker. Let's wreck this building today. Insured? Let's wreck something I today. Built this myself.
Bacteria are my specialty. Be sure to cover me.
Prepare to fight.
I see them in ruins.
As if the acid didn't cause enough burning.
Want a building down? Who thought building there would be a good idea?
For the enemy. Be on watch 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 for the enemy. Our land must be preserved. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Protect us. Be on watch for the enemy.
Let's bring on the dust storm.
You have my services.
Be on watch for the enemy.
You have my services.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
You have my services.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on
Need a
watch
point,
for the
man?
enemy.
You have my services.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Ready for action.
Be on watch for the
On the
enemy.
go.
You have my services.
Be on watch for the enemy.
I have learned
Be on
their
watch
ways.
for the enemy.
You have my services. As we have discussed, my services.
Army's elite.
You have my services.
Flashbangs are ready.
You have my services. Their systems lay open to me. I have learned their ways. I go unseen. Tell me your plan. Their security is false. Of course. Our plan will succeed. I have learned their ways. Their security is false.
GLA Postal Service.
I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make this sacrifice.
Come on in.
I'll make this sacrifice. 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 I'll make this sacrifice.
I have a delivery.
I'll make this sacrifice. 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 I'll make this sacrifice.
The tunnels will protect us. Get them! Get them now! Quick! Ready yourself! You must be careful! Over there! Okay, over there! Stay close to safety! Don't let them get away! They are getting close! Defend our home! Don't let them get away! They are getting close! Attack before they attack us!
Ready for action. We'll take it from here.
What do you want with me? If that is what you want.
I'll make this sacrifice. 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 I'll make this sacrifice.
Always prepared.
I'll make this sacrifice. They will
That
fear
is a
us.
lot of work.
We have a network.
justice.
I know people there. I love a crowd. On the true path,
Rocket artillery, assorted.
I will be remembered. I am prepared. I love the crowd. I will be remembered. On the true path, fully vested.
Rocket artillery, assorted.
We must have justice. I will be remembered.
They have to face me eventually. Rocket artillery, assorted. They will have a big nightmare.
Our courage will be seen by all!
Rocket
Clear
artillery,
them out.
assorted.
Need a point, man? Taking charge.
May I join with some rocket barrage? Rocket
This
artillery,
war is
assorted.
ours, General.
Stepping in range. I already sense their fear. Rocket
I'll
artillery,
send them back
assorted.
in pieces.
Special forces here, arming class back.
Rocket artillery, assorted.
Let us tune in. We get signal from anywhere.
Hitman for hire.
Let us see what they are up to.
Hitman for hire.
Keep me out of sight. Better
Hitman
reception
for
there.
hire.
Keep me out of sight.
Hitman for hire. 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 Hitman for hire.
I'll make the sacrifice. 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 I must position myself well. I'll make the sacrifice. We have a network. I'll make a run for it. We have a network. They are vulnerable. I'll make the sacrifice. 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 I'll make the sacrifice.
PTSD machine.
I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice.
Death is my way of life. One more trophy for my collection. Sweet dreams. Get my cash ready. See that one? He's dead.
What station you need, General? We get signal from anywhere. Let's go where it is safe. Better reception there.
We must have justice. I know people there. Supreme truth. We have a network. I know people there. On the true path. Supreme truth. I will be remembered. They are vulnerable. We have a network. I will not bow to you. We have a network.
Smells like real war now. How far have they gone? This war is ours, General. How far have they gone? Rocket artillery, as ordered. Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
Scorpion, ready to sting. Scorpion, ready to sting.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Rocket artillery, as ordered. They will taste bitter defeat. This war is ours, General. Stepping in range. Rocket artillery, as ordered. Stop and have a look. A large
Rocket
mist
artillery,
and
as
lots
ordered.
of chaos. Rocket artillery, as ordered. Smells like real war now. This war is ours, General.
Let's pop some tanks. Moving.
Ready for action. Rally point confirmed. Army's elite. Take a new position.
I'll fire at anything. Sure thing.
Need a point, man? Heading out.
Soviet production. I'll send them back in pieces. They will have a big
I want to blow something up.
PTSD machine. Stepping in range. Traveling. I know your vision. A large mist and lots of chaos. Stop it, have a look. Listen to the glorious sound. Stop it, have a look. I'll send them back in pieces. A large mist and lots of chaos. A large mist and lots of chaos. I'll send them back in pieces. A large mist and lots of chaos.
Got room for 5. Looks like a good run.
Smells like real war now. Aggressive strike! Listen to the glorious sound! I know your wish, General. This war is ours, General. I know your wish, General. PTSD machine. How far have they gone? Soviet production. Stop and have a look. A large mist and lots of chaos.
Come on in. Keep the change. Go on.
PTSD machine. Will have a big night. They will taste bitter defeat. Stepping in range. PTSD machine. I know your wish, General. Stepping in range. I'll send them back in pieces. Listen to the glorious sound. Aggressive strike. Listen to the glorious sound. Aggressive strike. Aggressive strike. I'll send them back in pieces. Aggressive strike. They will have a big night. Listen to the glorious sound. They will have a big night. Aggressive strike. They will have a big night. Soviet production. Listen to the glorious sound.
I'll make this sacrifice. 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 I'll make the 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 sacrifice.
Rocket artillery, as ordered. Smells like real war. Send them back in pieces. Aggressive rocket strike. Artillery, as ordered. A large mist and lots of chaos. Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I'll make the sacrifice. I'll make the sacrifice.
I am prepared. Ready to sting.
For the cause.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I love it. I will die for our cause.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
Marauder tank assembled.
We must have justice. Supreme truth.
Rocket artillery,
We have a
as
network.
ordered.
Marauder tank assembled.
I must position myself well. On the true path. I'll make a run for it.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
Fully vested.
Soviet production. Traveling. Smells like real war now. Rocket artillery, as ordered.
I am prepared. For the cause!
Rocket artillery, as ordered. May I join with some rocket barrage? Rocket artillery, as ordered. Aggressive strike! Stop it, have a look. They will have a big night. Rocket artillery, as ordered. Listen to the glorious sound. Soviet production. This war is ours, General. They have to face me eventually. Stop and have a look. Aggressive strike! Listen to the glorious sound. Stop and have a look. Aggressive strike! I'll send them back in pieces! Stepping in range. Soviet production. How far have they gone?
They will fear us. I must position myself well.
PTSD machine. Aggressive strike! I already sense their fear. Stop and have a look. A large mist and lots of chaos. They will have a big nightmare. Aggressive strike! They will have a big nightmare. Stepping in range. May I join with some rocket barrage? This war is ours, General.
What's the job?
Soviet production. I know your wish, General.
Hitman for hire.
I'll send them back in pieces! Rocket artillery as ordered.
Hitman for
They
hire.
will have a big night. Large mist and lots of chaos. Rocket artillery as ordered. Aggressive strike.
Hitman for hire.
Stop and have a look. Aggressive strike. I already sense them as ordered. They will taste bitter defeat. I know your wish, General.
Hitman for hire.
Rocket artillery as ordered.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Rocket artillery as ordered.
Be on watch for the
PTSD machine. How
Be on
far
watch
have they
for the
gone?
enemy.
The next thing that moves.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Listen to the glorious
Be on watch for the enemy.
I'll
Be
puncture
on
the
watch
next
for
thing
the
that
enemy.
moves.
Be on
This
watch
war
for the
is
enemy.
ours, General.
Be on watch for the
Rocket
enemy.
artillery as ordered.
Be on
I
watch for the
already
enemy.
sense their fear.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Traveling. Rocket artillery as ordered. Stop and have a look. Aggressive strike. Rocket artillery as ordered.
Murata tank assembled.
Rocket artillery as ordered.
Murata tank assembled.
Rocket artillery as ordered. May I join with some rocket barrage? Rocket artillery as ordered. I already sense their fear. Rocket artillery as ordered. Traveling. They have to face me eventually. Traveling. PTSD machine.
I will work. I will work. I will work. I will work.
We must have justice.
I will work.
This will make a difference.
I will work.
They will fear us.
I will work.
I must position myself well.
I will work.
Fully vested.
I will work.
You got something for me?
Get to the goods.
Preparing my tools.
Cannot we live in peace? Do not hurt me. Do not hurt me. What do you want? I will obey. I will obey. I will do what I must. I'm just a peasant. I will do the best I can. Do not hurt me. That building cannot fit there. If that is what you want. Okay, okay. I will work. I am finished with the building. I am finished with the building. Building construction has been completed.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Our courage
Full
will
throttle.
be seen by all.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Nothing will stop us.
Full throttle.
We will not be hindered.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Our way.
make this sacrifice. I make this sacrifice. I make this sacrifice. I make this sacrifice. I make this sacrifice. We have a network. I make this sacrifice. 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 On the true path. For the cause! I will be remembered.
May I join with some rocket barrage?
I will do this.
Armor bolted in. Just show me where they are.
GTSD machine. Listen to the glorious sound. Stop it, have a look. Listen to the glorious sound. Stop it, have a look. Listen to the glorious sound.
It all works. It better be working.
Solid production. Aggressive strike. PTSD machine. Listen to the glorious sound. A large mist and lots of chaos. I'll send them back in pieces. Aggressive strike. Listen to the glorious sound. Stop and have a look. Stop and have a look. Listen to the glorious sound. Traveling.
Do not hurt me. You change your mind often.
Smells like real war. Stop and have a look. A large mist and lots of chaos. They will have a big night. Traveling. Listen to the glorious sound. Stop and have a look. Taste bitter defeat. Rocket artillery, as ordered.
Our courage will be seen by all.
Rocket artillery,
yes,
as ordered.
Their systems lay open to me.
We will not be oppressed. Yes, I go.
Rocket artillery, as ordered.
We must acquire new lands. Prepare to fight. Clear them out!
Smells like real war now. They will taste bitter defeat. Rocket artillery, as ordered. Soviet production. Stop and have a look. They will taste. I know rocket artillery as ordered. They will have a big nightmare. Rocket artillery as ordered. A large mist and lots of chaos. Rocket artillery as ordered. How far have they
The building
gone?
belongs to us now.
PTSD machine.
The building belongs to us now.